Hi, we are the Graveyard Shift, and this is the Gay Agenda podcast. I am Smad, I use he, him pronouns, and I am cripplingly demisexual. This is the rest of the crew.
I'm Salty, I'm bi, and I use she, her pronouns.
I am Sky, I am also bi, I am also a she.
I am Cozy, I think I'm bi, but I'm still questioning, and I go by she and her pronouns.
I'm Cloud, I go by they, them pronouns, and I am non-binary and pansexual.
I'm Closet, I go by she, her pronouns, and I am bisexual.
Yeah, anyway, I'm going to start this off as the crippling trans guy that I am. Today we're going to be discussing why representation about like queer people is important in mainstream media, and we're mainly going to be focusing on animated TV shows. So, to kick this off, why do you guys think it's important to have representation that's good?
So I like to start off with Steven Universe.
Yeah,
Yes.
my favourite.
For anyone who doesn't know what Steven Universe is, it's a cartoon on Cartoon Network, which was created by Rebecca Sugar, a wonderful human being. I'm sure we can all agree on that. And Steven Universe is probably what I would call the flagship show for like LGBTQ plus people. There are numerous characters. And one of the main characters that I really like is Garnet.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, who doesn't love Garnet?
Favourite.
Straight people.
Spoilers ahead, kind of. But Garnet is revealed to basically be the literal embodiment of a lesbian relationship between two gems, Ruby and Sapphire.
Even though they don't have genders.
Even though they don't have genders. But they do use she, her pronouns.
Yeah, they're
They're
female
genderless space
presenting.
rocks
Yeah.
that use she, her pronouns.
Space rocks that understand human pronouns.
And it's wonderful because even though Garnet herself is the love between these two characters, they're not afraid to show, hey, Garnet can fall apart sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And there are numerous instances where they do fall apart. I think the key episode would be Keystone Motel. I can't remember the season, but that is where Garnet feels so betrayed by another character, Pearl, that Ruby and Sapphire are having an argument within Garnet and fall apart. And the way they tackle it, it's done in a healthy way, but it shows not everything is perfect.
Yeah.
And I think that's really important.
Yeah, because you get like two ends of the spectrum with like queer relationships in media, which is usually like everything perfect, or one of them dies and it's tragic and betrayal.
Or the extremely sexualized.
Yeah, the roof. Yeah.
Rose Quartz, another character, comes across her and says, hey, you're amazing. Don't care about how I feel. It's what you feel. You are the answer. And when Steven says to Garnet, what is the answer? She says love.
Yeah.
She's
Cute.
literal
Yeah.
love.
Yeah.
Ew,
I
so
think-
Two lesbians in
wholesome.
an overcoat.
Yes.
I think the important thing to note is that while it's metaphorical to begin with, it's more than a metaphor in that it becomes quite explicit that they are in love, that they are two female presenting characters that have a romantic relationship with each other. It's not just, they don't pass fusion off as something that's totally not anything like what people have with each other. They definitely use it as more than just a metaphor for a relationship. It's pretty
definitely.
explicit and on screen all the time.
Steven Universe, forefront of queer shit. We love.
Garnet is like a coupling.
Garnet is a queen. I would like
Literally.
Garnet step on me
Who wouldn't?
numerous times
Honestly.
with those and crush me with her thighs, obviously.
Those big thighs.
Damn.
I love them.
Because,
Sorry, I
Garnet-
shouldn't sexualize characters, but oof.
Yes. A big mood, honestly.
But there's something about the way that Pink Diamond becomes Rose Quartz and changes her body and starts living as a different person almost, and how all the gems around her immediately change to Rose Quartz, and how even after the plot twist is revealed that she was Pink Diamond, Pearl still talks about her as Rose Quartz.
Yeah.
And I think that's quite a nice sort of, I don't know if this was on purpose, but it reminds me of like a good way to
Treat your trans
Yeah,
friends?
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh yeah, I go by this now, and this is my name, and everyone's like, cool, nice, awesome, and then
Yeah.
start using it.
It's like a
That's
small
all people
nod.
want.
Yeah.
That's all trans
I
people
want to
want.
like assure people that when your trans friends do change their names and their pronouns, it is okay to hiccup. Just don't make a big deal out of it.
Yeah,
Oh,
don't
no,
freak
I can't
out.
believe it.
It's like,
Like,
oh god,
I've
it's
made
so
a
hard for me.
mistake.
I'm so
Woe
sorry.
is me,
And
I'm
it's
the
just like-
worst person possible.
And it's like, shut up. I don't care that much. Like,
That probably makes it worse, to
yeah,
be
it does.
honest.
Yeah, it's
Because
drawing
what you're
attention
doing
to
is
it.
you're like victimizing yourself.
You're making it
like
about
that,
you.
Yeah, in that situation, it's like literally you just kind of go, oh, sorry, and then continue the conversation.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
correct the
Yeah.
pronoun and then just
Yeah.
move on.
Speaking of pronouns,
Yeah, we were gonna say the same
we
thing.
can go on to Stefani.
Yeah.
Stefani.
We love.
Yes.
I don't actually watch this show, as I said, but Stefani, I've seen so much shit.
I'm heavily invested in Steven Universe and Stefani as a character.
Stefani
Yeah.
was stubble was fucking iconic.
Like, honestly, someone that uses they, them pronouns and, like, grows stubble, like, as a, like, AMAB non-binary person
Yeah.
is so cool.
It's validating.
Like, it is just,
Validate
like-
your trans friends.
yeah. It's just
Validate all
so
of
fun
them.
to watch
Stefani's
and,
great.
like, know that I can relate to a character directly.
Yeah, it was a bit weird that Stefani gained facial hair and is made up of 2 children, though. I didn't really understand why. But I'll take it.
I
think-
does have rapid aging, so
That's true.
Yeah.
I think together they're supposed to make up like a late teen.
Like
and
a
they're,
late
Yeah.
yeah.
Their age combined.
Ages combined, addition.
Wouldn't their ages
Boom.
combined create some sort of young adult though?
Yeah, they'd be in their 20s if their ages come out. I'm pretty sure
Steven's 14 and
You know what,
Connie's
Connie's 12.
nearly 13,
You know,
yeah.
I just thought of something awful. Stefani was a neckbeard.